back to Mindful Matters. This is a special series of interviews surrounding mental health issues within the City of York. We're going to be talking today about stigma and how organisations like York Mind and the NHS Leeds and York Partnerships Foundation Trust can and do combat stigma.
People with mental health problems are actually people just like you and me. 1 in 4 people sometime in their life will experience a mental health problem. So why are we scared? Because it's people in our families, people who live next door, people across the street. And we've got to get so that people understand that.
Stigma and discrimination are still sadly recurrent hallmarks of mental ill health. I think things are getting better. I mean, I don't think we should dismiss all the progress that's been made in recent years, because things are much better than they were just 5 years and 10 years ago.
So we've done stuff with finance companies in Leeds, with managers about supporting employers who've got mental health difficulties, about how to help people back to work if they've had time off with stress and that kind of thing. I did some mental health awareness training with the stewards at Leeds United Football Club. Again, because they knew that emotions were up and down at the match on a Saturday, and that sometimes that would act as a trigger for people, and so we did some awareness raising there.
York Mind's doing work locally, particularly in schools and with young people. Often many people form their ideas, form their judgments about different conditions and mental health difficulties, particularly while they're young, so we're doing work with schools. We're really pleased as well that the Time to Change campaign, which is a national campaign around stigma and combating negative images of mental health, is actually coming to York as well from 2013. It's been running for a few years now, but it's never actually done anything in York, and that's government funding that will be coming into the city to help do work across the whole patch on combating mental health stigma.
And one of the most moving things, we put on an exhibition in the middle of town where a guy who'd not been out of his house for years and years and years, but had been very keen at painting and trying to express some of his emotions in paint and in pencil work, actually heard that his picture was being exhibited in the middle of town. So he got on a bus and he came into town for the first time for years, and he stood there looking at this picture, which was professionally mounted, and his face just said it all as he said, "I'm an artist." And for somebody who thought that he'd got this lifelong condition that he was never going to be able to do anything about, it was such a boost for him. And then at the end of the exhibition, somebody offered to buy his picture from him as well, which was just like the icing on the cake. It's been such a powerful thing that we would love to try and do something similar over here in York. And I hope that we can really achieve that we can work again in partnership, looking at how we can use the arts and the things that people do to express something about emotions and help people again to understand some of this mystique that's attached to mental health.